Cromer, a small coastal town on the North Norfolk coast. The town is notable as a traditional tourist resort and for the Cromer crab, which is the major source of income for local fishermen. Cromer is also the official start of one of Norfolk's long-distance footpaths, the Weaver's Way. So join me as I tackle my first through hike and take on 61 miles, starting at Cromer and finishing at Great Yarmouth, crossing farmland, woodland and National Trust estates. This is the Weaver's Way. Hey guys. I'm on a multi-day hike, but before I do get into that, just want to welcome the new subscribers that have recently subscribed to the channel. And I want to thank everyone who's watching the videos so far. It means a lot, it really does. I know it's a small channel, but the aim is to grow it bigger and bigger, so I do really appreciate you watching it and taking the time. So, more about this trip is I'm on the home turf of Norfolk this week. And more precisely, I'm on the Weaver's Way, which is a 61-mile hike, which starts from the seaside town of Cromer and goes all the way to Great Yarmouth. So the plan is to hike from Cromer to Great Yarmouth over 3 or 4 days and camping all the way. I've got some new kit I want to try out for this year, including a new tent. I won't go into depth about the gear I've got today. I might highlight a few in the trip. But I'll do a separate video and go more into depth the gear I chose for this trek. But stick along guys, should be a really good one. I haven't really explored much of Norfolk and Suffolk on foot. I normally just drive past and just stop off here and there. So it'd be nice just to walk all the way through and really explore it really. So yeah, stick along guys. So I'm just coming up to Felbrigg Hall, which is a 17th century estate in Norfolk. It was previously run by the Wyndham family for 300 years before being taken over from the National Trust, which is in hands of it now. So I'm going to stop off at Felbrigg Estate and have a pint of lager, and I think I'm going to get something to eat as well. The speeds I'm averaging is about 3 miles an hour. So yeah, I'm in good pace and stuff, but I'm not going to overdo it today. I've started quite late. I started around about 12, half 12 today. It's about 1:30 now. So I'm going to stop off at Felbrigg, have something to eat, just chill out a little bit, fill up my water bottles, and then we'll carry on after that. The 17th century estate originated with the Felbrigg family before passing to John Wyndham, who died in 1475 and remained in that family for centuries. Today, Felbrigg Hall is one of the largest in the National Trust. The estate covers 1,760 acres, which 520 acres of that is great wood. The estate is situated 2 miles from Cromer and they serve great food and drink, making it perfect for a day exploring. I'm just leaving Felbrigg Hall. I had a pasty, cheese and onion pasty, and a pint of lager. The prices aren't too bad. I paid around about £8.50, £9. So they are the kind of prices you're expected to pay at National Trust places. So it's not too bad really for what it is. The pasty was massive anyway, so not too bad. But yeah, just leaving Felbrigg Hall behind me and I'm going to carry on through the gardens a little bit. But it is a really nice place to come with your kids and that if you are looking for like basically a 3-day out. It's just a big park really. I don't know if there's a play area here, but big area to walk around, cows and sometimes deers here and stuff. So far, most of the footpath has been a lot like this, along fields and stuff. There is a few sections from Cromer up until this point, just past Velbrig, that are road sections, but you're only on there for about a quarter of a mile, one of them. From Cromer until you get up to the hill on the first section, about a mile, that's all road. So the first section is, well, the mile of the first section is all road, basically, just till you get out of Cromer, but that's expected, isn't it? So, but most of the path so far is like this, which I'm really enjoying. I haven't actually seen one person on this trail, which is really nice. I thought being Norfolk you'd be bumping into people all the time. That's not the case. It has this kind of remote feel to it. You're not really kind of far away from towns, like you're only 5-10 minutes away from somewhere, or a shop or something. Talking of shops, this is a really good trail for stocking up, because you do go through little villages such as Aldborough, North Walsham, Alsham if you want to go about half a mile out of the trail. But there is places to stock up, so you don't have to bring all your food along. I've brought 3 days of dinner, and then I'm going to be stocking up as we go, really. So, and then I'll just kind of stop at pubs, have some lunch, and stock up water there, really, see if I can get free water, because at the moment I haven't seen anywhere to filter some water. There's been the pond at Velbrig, but that was all algae, green algae at the side of it, so I won't get a chance that, really. But yeah, gonna get on this stretch, really comfortable on the feet so far. The feet are really doing well. Yeah, everything's working as it should. I don't want to overdo it today on the first day, just trying to get my legs ready. Being the first through hike, I thought I'll do about 12-15 miles today, and then we'll see where we are tonight. So it looks like I'm coming up to a church just in front. So I'm going to pop in there and see if they've got a tap on the wall or inside, because I've only got one of my bottles filled up to the max. I brought two 850 or 2 1 litres, can't remember what they are now, but I'm going to see if they've got a tap on the wall, because they normally do to water the grounds and stuff, so that'll be a bonus. The church didn't have any water. They had a barrel that had that would have water coming into it, but that was empty, so I couldn't even dip my bottle in and fill that, really. But I did look on the map, and I found another church that I'll be coming up to, so I'm going to check that one over and see if that one's got anything. But I will be passing a small village not too far after that as well, so if anything I'll have to just go to the shop there and stock up. My feet are feeling a little all the soggy mud here. The rain's held off, so that's a good thing. It's cooled down a little bit, which is another good thing as well, so I'm not sweating as much. But yeah, just main thing is to find some water now, because I've only got half a litre left. I've just bumped into a really nice old gentleman, just had a little chat with him, and he said that I'm not too far from the little village Aldborough. Not the village Aldborough in Suffolk coast, but in Norfolk. So I've just seen a sign and it says 2 miles away from Aldborough. So I think I'm going to get to that before the church. So if I do, I'm going to stop off, because he said there's a little post office shop there and a pub. So he thinks that pub has started doing food now. But I'm not going to stop and do food. I am going to stop at the post office and stock up on a few items like some sweets and some more water, because I'm not too sure when the next time will be. It will probably be in the next village, because there isn't anywhere that can really filter any water at the moment. It's just been a lot of farmland and a lot of road, a few woodlands, but other than that there's nowhere to collect water. So the only places you can get that is if you go into the pub and ask, will you fill this up, or you know, go to the shop, of course. So That's the plan now. That is the mission right now, is to get some more water, because I've only got half a litre left still, and the sun's coming out, so I am getting very hot again, so I'm going to need some water. So let's go. Look at all this wild garlic all the way along. This is the River Bure, which I've paddled many times up near Wroxham and Halstead. So it's nice to see a little bit different part of the river. But yeah, carrying on that way. Right, second church of the trail. Be rude not to check that one out as well. I read somewhere that the tower itself is the original part and the rest is extended, like new build and that. I could be wrong. So it's coming up to just gone 5:30, should I say, and I have done coming up to 14 miles, but as it's the first day, I don't want to overdo it, and my feet are a bit tired being the first day, so I think what I'm going to do is slowly carry on until I found somewhere to pitch up the tent. So it's a lovely evening, so I can get the tent out, do some stretches, make sure I'm okay for tomorrow, take some electrolytes and stuff. Yeah, so then I can start early tomorrow morning then. I started around about 12:30, 1 I think it was. That's the plan now. So it's coming up to between 5:30 and 6 it is. So I'm going to look for a nice flat pitch, if possible. Everything seems all overgrown now because it's coming into summer, so it's not easy to find a low level grass and all that. And I suffer with hay fever, so I don't want it too long. So I had to push on because there was nowhere to camp, so I've got to Bricklin Hall. I'm at the Fisherman's Car Park, but you're not allowed to camp anywhere on the grounds, and obviously that's a given. So I've looked on the map and I have seen a woodlands, where is it, over here, that I'm going to check out. There's Bricklin Hall. I've never seen it this quiet before. Normally you've got families running around and stuff, and picnics and whatnot. So I'm in that woodlands opposite Bricklin Estate. On the other side is a graveyard, so I'm not staying on that side at all. That freaked me out during the night, that will. But this bit is a footpath, so I'm trying to find something a little bit out of the way that I can go behind a tree or something, because I don't think someone will be walking through here at night anyway, and I'll get up before sunrise. But at the moment, finding a spot is becoming difficult at the moment. I pushed on from the woodlands. There was no way I was going to stay at a graveyard, not next to one, no way. That freaked me out all night, that would. So I've had to push on. The bugs are a nightmare now, so you definitely know someone's on the way, don't you? But this is when I start panicking, when I can't find somewhere to pitch and the sun's going down. I absolutely hate this part. It's alright when you've got like somewhere that you absolutely know, like spot on, but when you walk in the trail like this, you have to try and find a flat ground, or as flat, shall I say, and everything just seems to be overgrown at the moment, because obviously this season and that to grow, but I'm hoping I can pitch up in a corner of a field somewhere, because at the moment that's the only opportunity I've got at the moment. This is not viable to put a tent on. So I finally found somewhere to pitch up. I'm on a corner of a farmer's field, and the colour of the tent is blended in well, because I'm literally about 10 metres away from the trail, and a couple walked past and they didn't even spot me. So yeah, so I'll show you around the tent. You've all seen a Lanshan too. So that's the tent. Really lightweight, as you know. Well, if you do know, you know. And this is the area I'm in. I'll be gone before, probably around sunrise, I'll be gone. So I'm going to get some food on and then square stuff away really. But yeah, I'm really liking the tent so far. So I haven't actually filmed much tonight because I'm absolutely shattered. I've just been sorting the tent out, getting changed and making sure everything's charged for tomorrow really. But as you can hear, sounds like a farmyard out there. I think I'm going to get my head down. It's about 9 o'clock, so the sun's gone down now. It won't be long till it gets dark, but I definitely need to sleep. So I'll see you in the morning, guys. Night. Morning, guys. It's 25. I'm absolutely shattered, and the first thought I had when I woke up about 10 minutes ago, well, half an hour ago now, is I want to go home. It's just, I'm tired, I'm a bit chilly, and it's the first thought I had. But I think everyone has these things, don't they, when they're just tired and they've done a long day previously. I've done just over 17 miles yesterday, but today looks like it's going to be really nice again. The sun's going to come over that way, so but there's quite a lot of clouds still as well. But I'm absolutely shattered, and my body's held up. No aches or anything today. I took some electrolytes last night, so I reckon that helped. I brought my Trachology sleep pad, so to just knock the weight down a little bit, and with a bit of insulation in that. I still felt the cold a little bit underneath. I'm trying a new quilt out as well by Loma or something like that. That performs really well. I was really warm on top, but I could feel the cold coming up a little bit through the bottom. So obviously it's still a little bit too early to use the Trachology, because Trachology isn't insulated. So I have got an insulated mat at home, but it was a bit bulky and a bit heavy for what I really wanted, so tried to knock it down a little bit. But I wasn't freezing, I just felt a bit of cold coming up. So, but yeah, I am gonna try and push through today, because I really don't want to give up. But I'm absolutely shattered, so it's gonna be a slow start anyway. But it is really early, so yeah. There we go, guys. All packed up. There's no choice. I am absolutely shattered. While I was packing up, there was a couple of stags out here. One over here and one over this way. I think they were calling each other or something. They were staring at me, so maybe I've crossed paths of their lane really. But yeah, I'm going to get back on the trail. So the trail's just here, about 10 metres in front. I'm going to carry on past Alsham. Some really nice sun coming over there. 5:15. No one around. Perfect. Sound of the birds. I think I'll make some good miles today, as I've started early. But just going to take it slow. No rush. These are the parts that I don't like on this trek, is the roads. They kill us on the feet, they are. And it's only gone like 6 o'clock. I'm absolutely starving. I could eat like a massive pizza right now. That's what I really fancy. But hopefully I'll come across something like McDonald's or something. I can get some breakfast. But we're going off here in a minute. So it was like another farm path, so it should be alright on the feet this time, because I hate these roads. This path from Alsham to North Walsham is really easy. It's the old train line, so very flat, very easy going on the feet as well. So, but I'm halfway on to North Walsham now, so I'm still tired. Just had to stop and air my feet out a bit, because I'm about 17 miles in today, so I thought it was a good time to air them out, stop for a bit of water. I'm not far from Hickling Broads, so I'm toying with the idea about staying at a campsite, but it's only just gone 3:30, so I don't know what to do. Yeah, so I've only got a couple of miles to go until I get to Hickling village, and there's a campsite there. I'm not too sure whether to treat myself to that or carry on, because the sunset don't start, like, it isn't sunset until 9 o'clock. So I could get a good few more miles in, and it'd be an easier day tomorrow then. I haven't had much water today, so I'm going to down all this. I tell you, the weather is stunning today. It is so hot. Luckily, I was walking through the old tram lines, or the train lines and that disused, and they've got the arch of the trees and stuff, so that gave me a lot of shade, which is nice. I decided to crack on past Hickling and forget about that campsite. I've got a few more hours of daylight, so I want to use that and get a few more miles in. That'll make it a shorter day tomorrow then, but I need to get something to eat. I'm absolutely starving, and I need to find a water source as well, because I've only got 1 litre, but I've only got electrolytes in that, so I need to find a water source really, so I can fill them both up for dinner. But I'm absolutely starving. I forgot to get something at the shop on the previous village, so I was hoping there was going to be something in Hickling, but there wasn't, so that's my fault really. But I'm doing well. I think I should be able to finish it tomorrow, hopefully. But yeah, it's going strong, man. But I just need to get something to eat. I'm absolutely starving. It's finally happened. I've got a blister, so I need to sort this out before it gets worse. So there's going to stick a compeed over it. It's only a small one, so maybe I need to get it sorted, because any more rubbing that'll kill. I'm honestly questioning myself whether I should have stayed at that campsite or not, because it's beginning to look like there's nowhere to camp. I'm just going around Hickling Broad, the water lot, so I've still got quite a way to get out of this bit, and it's coming up to 6:30, so I need to find somewhere fast, because I don't like leaving it too late. I managed to get a nice little campsite last night, just past Pot Higham. The time was running out to find a pitch, and there wasn't anywhere to really pitch up really, so that was the last option. But I'm just packing up my stuff now, just turned 8 o'clock. A little bit later than I wanted to set off, but I just wanted to lay in a little bit really. They've got showers and toilets here, so I just had a refresh and that. But everything is absolutely wet on the outside from condensation and stuff, so I'm going to have to separate the tent. But yeah, I'm hoping today I might be able to finish the footpath. I'm not too sure how many miles I did yesterday. I'll put them on the screen somewhere. But yeah, I think today I might be able to push it and finish it within 3 days then. The weather isn't too good. There's a few bits of sun and that, but it's mostly cloudy, overcast and stuff, so we'll see how it goes. It's not cold or anything, but I was hoping it was going to be nice like yesterday. I got a bit of a tan from yesterday, so. But yeah, I'm going to pack all this up and then we'll hit the trail. Mate, that section back there was absolutely brutal. Honestly, there was sections over there that was about waist height, stinging nettles. I'm stung all the way down the legs and that, but luckily I've got leggings on, so it probably ain't that bad. But yeah, man, that was bad. I'd hate to see that what it'd be like in the summer, like with all the bugs and stuff, and waist height. That's probably even taller in the summer. But yeah, that bit was brutal. My feet are soaked, so I think when I get to this little village here, I think it's Thru. I'm not too sure, I'll have to look on the map, but when I get there I'm going to take my shoes and socks off and dry them out a little bit, because I don't want to get any more blisters. But yeah, back there, it was not nice. There's so many swallows flying around my head, but I'm just watching them and they remind me of the Spitfire planes. The way they so cool to watch. Look at that. I don't know if you'll spot it. The camera's not zoomed in on it, so. But there's loads of it, just keeps flying around my head. I'm on the home stretch now, just leaving Acle, and this behind me is Acle Strait. So I'm going to be following this trek all the way to Great Yarmouth now, and that's where it ends, at the Great Yarmouth train station. So I'll definitely be in my own bed tonight, which I'm really looking forward to. Nice shower and a massive pizza. Hopefully you can hear me against the wind, but over there is Acle Strait, and I drive that road pretty regularly. And about over here, I've never been over here, but it looks so different, and it looks like a totally different place. Seeing it from there, you can see the vast land over here, but you never imagine how big it is, because it goes over and over still, loads. It's unreal. But apparently there's a pub and there's a train station up here, but you can only get to it by foot, boat or train. You can't drive to it at all. So I think it's one of the remotest train stations in Norfolk. Could be wrong, but if I am right, I will let you know. Three and a half miles to go, guys, to the finish line, and I can't wait. Honestly, 61 miles over 3 days, camping all the way. It's been a great few days, and honestly, I've enjoyed it all. But yeah, honestly, I can't wait to get home and have a massive pizza. That is the thing that's been on my mind for the last 10 miles, I think. But I'm absolutely knackered now. But yeah, let's bang these 3.5 miles out and get home. Let's do it. Finish line is just there, guys, behind me. I'm going to sign off now and get these miles in. I'm absolutely knackered. But I want to thank every one of you who's watching in and commenting and subscribing. It means a lot. And until next time, guys, see you later.